I spent the last 4 years working on this setup. Through constant refinements, I think we got to a stage now where this is the most productive, efficient and quiet place to relax, work and game. I have split this video into a few chapters: accessories, monitors, PC components and a final, more in-depth look at lossless scaling. And we will keep track of the budget here. Starting with my daily drivers. For the mouse I'm using the glorious Model O wireless. It's lightweight, responsive and perfect for both work and gaming. Paired with that is my HS 75% mechanical keyboard. It can be used wirelessly, but I keep it plugged in full time. Mounted right on the wall is my SCUF PS5 controller. It's sitting in a custom 3D printed wall mount. It keeps the desk clean while still being instantly accessible. And right next to it I've mounted a second controller that plugs into my iPhone with USB-C. With it I can play any games streamed directly from my PC. If you want to know more about how I connected my iPhone to my PC, let me know in the comments and I'll make a short, more in-depth video. And above it are my everyday headphones, the Sony WH-720, also resting on a custom 3D printed hanger. Under the desk I've hidden a portable USB-C sound card for quick access. An aux switch runs beneath the table, completely out of sight, and feeds into 2 output sources: my speakers and my headphones. Switching between them is instant, just one button press. The speakers themselves are mounted on custom 3D printed arms, keeping them perfectly positioned and off the desk entirely. Below the monitor sits another switch, this time an HDMI switch. With it, I can instantly change the display input from my main PC to either my laptop, which is tucked under the desk, or my iPad. Entire setup is designed for fast, efficient workflow changes with minimal effort. Then there's this seemingly small dock with an LCD screen. It might look simple, but it's actually a high-speed 2TB USB-C SSD. It's fully portable, so all my important files go wherever I go. The LCD shows real-time read and write speeds, temperatures and a few extra stats, some useful, some just fun to look at. Right in the center of the desk is my control hub, a mountain stream deck. I can monitor system usage, temperatures and performance. One menu holds all my productivity apps like Adobe software and Blender. Another menu is my full game library. Media controls are always there too, so I can skip or pause music without ever leaving a game. Next to it is the remote for the light board that is mounted above the monitor. With a quick twist I can change brightness or color temperature. Warm light is my personal favorite. Even though my mouse and controller are wireless, for FPS games I switched to a magnetic USB-C cable that's tucked away neatly. It snaps on instantly, gives perfect response time and doubles as a fast charging for the mouse. Besides that is the audio amplifier. It's a DIY kit that I built myself. The 3 knobs control bass, treble and volume. Simple, physical and satisfying. It has Bluetooth always active, but I use aux for my PC about 90% of the time. And finally, the button that boots my PC. Before telling you about my PC, let's talk displays. My main monitor is a 175Hz curved OLED ultra-wide from AOC. It's been a complete game changer. The contrast, the colors, the response time, nothing compares to a OLED. Above it I run a 165Hz 1080p curved Asus monitor, flip upside down so the thin bezels of both monitors meet perfectly in the middle. Now to the heart of the setup, the PC itself. The entire build follows a wood and earth tone theme, paired with beige and brown Noctua fans. Some people think they're ugly, but when it comes to performance to noise ratio, Noctua is simply unmatched. The system became so quiet that the GPU fans were actually the loudest part. So I designed and 3D printed custom GPU shrouds for both cards allowing me to install slim Noctua fans instead. The result is a dramatically lower noise without sacrificing cooling. For the CPU, I'm running an Intel i5-13600K, cooled by a Noctua NHD14, one of the quietest air coolers ever made. I've got 32GB of DDR4 RAM, a 1TB internal SSD, plus an additional 3.5TB. You might have noticed something unusual. I'm running two GPUs, a RTX 5060 Ti 16GB and a RTX 2060 with 12GB. And yes, SLI is that, but this isn't SLI. Let me explain. All my monitors are connected to the RTX 2060. That GPU handles display output, Windows tasks, video playback, recording and encoding. In Windows, I assigned games and productivity apps to the RTX 5060 Ti. That means the 5060 Ti can dedicate 100% of its raw power to gaming and rendering without any distractions. And now comes the clever part. Lossless Scaling costs €8 on Steam, adds dynamic frame generation and upscaling. It offloads to the 2060, unlike modern DLS's frame generation, where raw FPS often drop by 10 to 15%. Lossless Scaling keeps raw performance intact. The 5060 renders real frames at full speed, while the 2060 fills the gap to reach my monitor's 175Hz refresh rate. The result is a higher perceived FPS, no loss in raw performance, and far more efficient GPU usage. It's essentially a modern, smarter take on multi-GPU workflows, and it works incredibly well. In the next short video, I will be covering the custom GPU desktops, where we'll break down the designing process, the printing, and how much noise and temperature improvement is actually made. If that sounds interesting, make sure to check that out next.